Hey guys, Q here, and today I'm going to be going over everything in the new Deadlock patch as quick as possible. First off, they removed rank, and normal games will count towards your MMR. And they also added hero MMR, so that means if you're better with a hero, then you're going to be placed in better lobbies. Now, I think they did this to reduce the queue times, but the obvious disadvantage is you can't play the game for fun anymore because everyone's going to be trying their ass off. They also added a command, prefer solo only, for people who want to queue against other solo players. I'll put the command in the description. This is mainly for people who like to play solo and don't want to go against people who are grouped up. Post lane soul sharing ratios decreased and hero kill souls decreased late game as well. I think that's a good change because kills mattered way too much late game. Walkers also got buffed. They deal more damage and they provide nearby allied heroes with 25% bullet and spirit resist. And the middle lane walkers HP has gone up from 5800 to 8000. Flex slot has also changed from both shrines to 1 shrine and 2 base guardians. It also seems like they're trying to make games last longer. The first mid-boss's trooper health has been decreased, respawn times have also been decreased, and knocking down the first patron will decrease every dead hero's respawn time by 20 seconds. So that's an interesting change. A few changes for the bridge buffs. You now have to melee it instead of just standing over it, and they're weaker early game, but as the game goes on they get stronger. Next up, heal anti-heal rebalance. There's a lot of changes here, so I'm not going to go through every single one of them, but in general, healing and anti-heal got nerfed. Alright, 3 new items were added. First up is Spellslinger Headshots. It's built from Soul Shredder bullets. It gives you Spirit Amp, Spirit Lifesteal, weapon damage, and bonus health. And landing a headshot increases your total spirit power. Next up, we have Spirit Snatch. It's built from Spirit Strike and gives you melee damage, bonus health, spirit resist, sprint speed. The passive is when you perform a light or melee attack, it gives you spirit damage and steals spirit resist and spirit power. The scariest item out of all 3, in my opinion, we have Arcane Surge. Gives you 1 stamina bonus health, and your next dash jump does not cost an extra stamina, and the next ability you use will have bonus range, duration, and spirit power. Viscous ult and Dynamo ult could be a problem with this, and maybe even Seven's balls. We're gonna have to see how this plays out in the future. Some of the weapon items changes. Rapid rounds fire rate increased, Soul Shredder bullets spirit amp reduced, Heroic Aura cooldown has been reduced from 25 to 20 seconds. Glass Cannon is now built from slowing bullets and grants the slow passive. Silencer has also been reworked. It builds up on enemies and silences them for 2 seconds and also reduces their spirit damage for 4 seconds. Lucky Shot has also been buffed, which it needed. Next up, Return Fire is now built from extra regen. Divine Barrier has been changed back to its previous state. Debuff Remover when used now heals you for 10% max HP. Rescue Beam also got a few changes. The heal has been reduced and a cooldown has been increased. Metal Skin now reduces your move speed by 1.5. For spirit items, Ammo Scav and Infuser are buffed. I don't know if these items needed a buff, but we got it. Decay's damage was increased. Decay's healing reduction was decreased. Silence Glyph got a major change. It's no longer a tracking projectile, which means you can miss, so that's a nerf. But it is a buff, as in it gets to your target way faster, so it's way harder to react to now. Ethereal Shift now gives you 20 spirit power after you use it, so that's stronger as well. Diviner's Kevlar got a few changes. And Refresher's cooldown is increased from 230 to 260 seconds. Moving on to hero changes, Abrams slight buffs all around, base regen increased from 1 to 1.5 and his siphon life is stronger. Bebop, minor changes. Dynamo, kinetic pulse now slides around geometry when it hits an obstruction. And I want to show you guys this. This is crazy. Gay Talon, a bunch of immobilizing trap changes. It now tethers targets instead of rooting them. I'm guessing more like Vindicta's stake. Haze got a lot of changes. Her bullet dance is buffed, and you can now use items while you're invisible with Smoke Bomb. Ivy got a few buffs, which I don't believe she needed. She was already very strong. Her bullet damage has been increased from 5 to 5.2, and her airdrop speed can now be increased with move speed or sprint items. Just have a look at this. Lash's abilities can now smash through Kelvin's Ice Path. McGinnis got a bunch of changes. Have a look at this clip from Deathy's stream and explain to me how this is okay. Moen Krill can now burrow under McGinnis' wall. Seven's ult now moves you up and down. I guess to make it harder for you to get headshot. I don't know if that really accomplishes that goal. Shiv got a few buffs. He's way stronger early game. Vindicta's Crow is faster now and easier to hit. Viscus's Puddle Punch can now be parried. It doesn't stun Viscus, but it does block the puddle effect. Warden with the nerfs all around. Wraith's ult now causes the target to move up and down a bit. I don't know about this change. Good players will still be able to headshot the target, and I don't think her gun build was as strong as her card build. Yamato's ult no longer heals her when she uses it. That's pretty much it. If you guys did enjoy the video, please do like it. It pushes it out to the algorithm a little bit more. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.